All right, now we want to talk about how complicated life is. So we've talked about the atoms that makes up life, then the molecules that makes up life, then the organelles that makes up life, and then we talked about the chemical reactions that makes up life. And you might be saying, well, this is all too complicated. Well, that's the whole point, is I'm trying to show you just how special that life is. And so here is some more interesting numbers. So a bacteria consists of only one cell. Your body, however, is composed of 37.2 trillion cells. And each of those cells is constantly dividing and carrying on chemical reactions. The number of different types of proteins that are found inside of a single bacteria is between 500 and 10,000. In a human, your cells contain 92,000 different types of proteins. The number of amino acids in an average protein. So in a bacteria, about 320, and in a human, about 472. The number of nucleic acids in DNA, so a typical bacteria has 2 million nucleic acids that are strung end to end, and that makes up its DNA. In you have 3.2 billion nucleic acids that are strung together to make your DNA. If you were to take the DNA out of one of your cells inside your body and pull it so it's all stretched out, it would be about 2 meters in length, or about 6 feet. Now, the speed at which DNA can be copied, so we said that in the nucleus of your cell, RNA goes into the cell and it makes a copy of the DNA. So how fast can it do it? So with inside of your body, your body can string together nucleic acids 100 per second. So that is incredibly fast. And if just one of those nucleic acids is incorrect, then chances are the protein that it makes is going to be incorrect as well. The error rate. So in humans, the error rate is approximately 1 billion. So for every 1 billion nucleic acids that are strung together, chances are one of those is going to be incorrect. And inside your cells, you have these proofreaders that come along after the DNA has been, the RNA has been strung together, and it reads it just to make sure it's correct. So even though one error is made, a lot of times that error is corrected. Now, when an error does occur, that can make what's known as a mutation. And so later we'll talk about that as being a possible explanation for evolution. And then how many times does a cell divide in a lifetime? So you can see there for a human about 36,000 times. And then the information stored in DNA for a human, 215 million gigabytes. So a megabyte is going to be 1 million bytes of information. A gigabyte is going to be 1 billion bytes of information. And so this is going to be 215 million billion bytes of information. That's the information stored in your DNA. So life is very, very complicated. Okay, well, we're going to take a break, and when we come back, we're going to talk about how could have life developed on Earth.